I hope someone doesn't jump me. Ah, Jesus.
It's too heavy!
This song's kind of cool. Hello everyone and welcome to Return of the Obra Dinn. If you are new to the channel, my name is Lukael. I do all kinds of blind playthroughs, from small indie games like this one to big budget titles like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which I'm currently playing on the channel. So yeah, I play a little bit of everything, so if you enjoyed this video, maybe consider checking out the other ones, maybe consider subscribing, because I'm sure you'll find something you like on the channel. And if you are not new to the channel, so Return of the Obra Dinn. This is a game that was released in 2018, developed by a guy called Lucas Pope. So when I was playing Outer Wilds on the channel, I asked for recommendations of games to play, and the #1 most requested game was Subnautica. But the second most requested game was this one, Return of the Obra Dinn. Now I'm gonna be honest, I know absolutely nothing about this game. I had never even heard of it until people recommended it. I don't even know what kind of game it is. I assume it's some kind of mystery or detective game or something like that. But I don't know what the gameplay is like. I don't know what the story is about. I guess it's about a boat, a ship, just based on the title screen. I'm really coming into this completely blind. I really don't know what to expect, but it does have overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, so I'm guessing it's pretty good, but we'll find out together. So it has this cool little option here where you can change the look of the game between all these old monitor styles. So yeah, really curious to see what all the fuss is about with this game. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. No fates solved. Okay. Let's go. Lost at Sea 1803, the good ship Obra Dinn. Okay, so yeah, as I assumed, Obra Dinn is the name of the ship. London, Captain Witherell, crew of 51 men, last voyage to Orient, Cape Rendezvous unmet. Contact East India, London office for inquiries or testimony. Okay, so the Honorable East India Company. Attention, Chief Inspector, Insurance and Claims London office. The Obra Dinn has returned. Roll credits. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare a full assessment. Okay. Falmouth, England, 1807.
Company man woke me up. Said you need ferry to the Obra Dinn.
The Obra Dinn.
Not many eager for that job. Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
What's in the box?
I don't know. Hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
Okay, so we're playing a woman, I guess? Some kind of inspector? So yeah, the whole game is in this very retro style. Kind of polygonal. It's a really, really old game, which is a pretty cool concept. It's all monochrome. Oh, okay, so can't see my body, can't jump. Oh, okay, I can zoom. This is the nice gentleman that has brought me here. Can I talk to you? No? Can I pick up my box? Oh. Okay, so I'm on the ship now. This is the Obra Dinn. I don't see any land in the distance. Seems to be what is that? So some kind of light, some kind of star out in the distance. That's kind of weird. I hope this game isn't scary. It does have kind of a creepy vibe just because of the graphical style and the theme of a ship lost at sea. So hopefully it's not too scary, because I am a little scaredy baby. You know that if you watch my Echoes of the Eye playthrough. Okay, so this ship was lost at sea. It didn't make its rendezvous point, but then they have found it again. And there doesn't seem to be anyone on it, at least not right now. I'm also seeing like the whole world through like kind of this window, which is interesting. Really don't know what this is. It's making me a little uncomfortable. Okay, well, let's walk around, see if we can... And that's a body. Can I interact with that? Nope, that's just this. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Get on a ship that's been lost at sea, and the first thing you find is a corpse. We're in for a good one. Yeah, don't know what this is. I don't like that there's just a light out there. I hope someone doesn't jump me. Ha! Jesus.
It's too heavy!
Yeah, is it? I guess I'll help you. I didn't even know there were gonna be voiceovers in this game, to
It's
be
too
honest.
heavy. Take it yourself and open it here.
Okay, we have a book. That certainly is a book. Return of the Obra Dinn, a catalog of adventure and tragedy. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to read all that. Preface, I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. This feels like a game, like someone set up this game for me. Because it's written like the person already knows what happened to everyone. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but I've elected to keep them private for now. Henry Evans. Was that the name of the captain? I've already forgotten. I should be taking notes for this game because I forget things very quickly. The journey, the ship, the crew. Oh man, that's a lot of reading. Okay, so I can like select stuff and it just takes me right there. Okay. There's a lot of chapters. So the journey. Atlantic leg of the Far East route. Okay, so it was leaving from there. And I guess it was going all around there. Deck plans for the Obra Dinn. So we have plans of the... Oh, and it shows me where I am. That's nice. Main deck. Okay, yeah, that's the top of it. Captain quarters, passenger cabins. The gun deck, I guess that's like below. Orlop deck, which must be like below. And then the cargo hold, which is at the very bottom. I'm not really super familiar with like ship vocabulary, ship terms. But I guess we'll learn. So that's the ship. Then we have the crew. Robert Withered. Okay, so that's the captain. Most of them from England. A few from Scotland. A few from America. Kind of people from all over, really. Doesn't 51 like... Wait, I thought there was... Didn't it say there were 51 people aboard? But this has 60. Okay, Henry Evans. That's the surgeon. So the surgeon wrote this book? Fate. Who is Robert Witherell? That's kind of creepy. Okay, so I have to select the fate of each of them. Oh god, did they hang one of them? So I'm supposed to like choose the face of who it is. You don't have sufficient information to determine this person's identity. Wait further clues or try anyways. Huh. Who is Charles Minor? Charles Minor? Well, I know one Charles Minor.
Everyone, please give it up for Charles Minor.
And I know the effect he has on women. Robert Withard, William Huscott, Edward Nichols. Okay, so I guess our goal is to determine the fate of all of them based on these photos. Sketches of life aboard the Obra Dinn, of course, because they wouldn't have photos yet. Because it's early 1800. I don't know who sketched this. Like, who sketched these pictures? Oh no, they're shooting him. They're hanging the guy up and shooting him. And this is signed ES. ES? Does anyone have ES? Edward... Oh, artists. So... could I choose this? Unknown. Is that it? Did I get it right? I mean... makes sense, right? I guess... okay, so I guess we have one. That's one of them. That one was pretty easy to deduce. Loose cargo. Okay, this is just empty on the cargo deck. A bitter cold on the orlop deck. Murder. So a murder took place on the boat outside the first mate's window. The calling. Unholy captives. Were there ghosts? Pirates? I mean, this is a ship lost at sea after all, so maybe we have pirates? Ghost pirates? On the cargo deck. Soldiers of the sea. Does Davy Jones have something to do with this? If we run into Davy Jones in this game, I swear. In the port walk. On the cargo deck. The Doom? Bargain. This chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. So, Henry Evans did escape the ship, I guess. I guess there's no point really thinking too hard about any of this for now. Because I don't really have any information. So I guess once we reach the end of the game, we'll get to like understand this one part. So is he really the only person who escaped the ship? Glossary. Okay, so this is good. It teaches us the terms. Captain, head officer in command of the ship, responsible for directing the other officers and ensuring the success and safety of the ship's voyage. This one failed. Mate, officer or tradesman that supports and assists their superior. General mates help to run the ship and serve at the captain's request. Tradesmen mates serve their supervisor. Okay. A bosun, foreman in charge of general crew operations and the equipment required to sail the ship. The gunner, military officer in charge of weapons and military procedures on the ship. The purser is the administrative official, accounts for all cargo value and trade transactions, manages a small items store for crew. The surgeon, ship's doctor, in charge of the crew's health, capable of general care and medical procedures as required. The carpenter, responsible for maintaining the integrity of the ship's wooden structures. The helmsman, rated seaman in control. Rated? What does that mean? Rated 7 out of 10 on IGN. In control of the ship's wheel and general moment-to-moment navigation. Okay, so yeah, he's at the helm. The steward is the servant to an officer or higher rated crew member performing general duties for the comfort of their employer. The midshipman is an officer in training, assists various officers and tradesmen in order to learn ship operations, usually of privileged status. Okay, that could be important. The topman, higher rated seaman specializing in work above the deck in the sails and rigging. Seaman is a low-level seaman I know I need to pronounce this one correctly because otherwise it's something else. A seaman. Seaman. Low-level crew member responsible for general manual labor on and below deck. Rigging is the network of ropes and chains supporting the mast and used for working the sails. Yeah. The main deck, so is the top of the ship exposed to the weather. The gun deck carrying the ship's guns in line with portals for their. So, yeah, this is back in the day where ships still had guns to like fight other ships. So maybe they had a fight with some other ship. The orlop deck is the mid deck above the lowest deck. Contains storage cabins, animal pens. Alright, they might have had animals. And the ship's steering tiller. And then there's the skeleton there. Open, close book, table of contents. And what's this? Oh, it's a compass. Memento mortem. Remember death. How could I forget? So, you good, dude? You gonna wait for me here, or are you gonna leave me alone on this ship? Anything else you wanna share with the class? No? Well, I guess let's climb back on board. That freaky light is still there. That body is still there. With oh.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Okay. Who am I right now? Am I like one of these people? Or am I just exploring this from... So I assume this is the captain. And then he shot these people? Okay, I can't get in there because he's blocking the way. Shot him right through the chest. And then you can see the... am I out of time? Yeah. Location of the corpse. 3 others were present. Who is this? How did they die? Captain. I am so confused. Like, I don't know what the rules are in this game yet. I'm so like... So, okay, let's recap. I went to see the corpse. And then I used this like compass. And I guess it showed me a vision of... Oh, okay, so the corpse must have been this guy who got shot in the chest. So I saw like his last moments. So the captain killed him because he was trying to get in the cabin. And then this is the weapon. The ends. I guess this is the moment it happened, is like when they were here. But that's really close to... Wait, so did they start in Europe? Or did they start down there? I think they started from Europe, right? Okay, so who is this? This unknown soul met an unknown fate. Memories where this person appears can be navigated from here. Oh, this soul appears in one memory. First memory, Bookmark all memories where they appear for quicker navigation. Use the buttons at the top of the page to edit bookmarks and navigate between them. Okay, I'm not really sure how this works. Okay, I'm back in the memory, and then there's a door here. I guess the door exits the memory? Okay. So is this a compass or like a pocket watch? I guess it's a compass, right? Sorry, I'm just trying to understand like the controls. Okay, so this opens the book, and then this unknown soul. This person's face appears blurred throughout the book. I mean, is it blurred? This blurring indicates that you don't yet have sufficient information to determine their identity. Their fate may be known and can be entered now. Trying to name them while their face is blurred would be unproductive. Carry on and pay attention. Alright. Yes, sir. Faces will become unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. I mean, is it blurred? Or is it just kind of because you're looking at like this very small picture that's basically a sketch, not even a photo? So like, could it look better than this? You don't have sufficient information to determine this person's identity. Okay, so you cannot deduce with confidence yet. And I can say what happened to them. Either they're alive. Burn, Clawed, Club. Jesus, did people really exploded, froze, poisoned, shot? Are we gonna find someone to which like all of these happened? Did someone get clawed? Or decapitated? Jesus. Killed by sword. Well, he was shot by a gun. Okay, this unknown soul was shot with a gun by, I assume, the captain, right? Unknown enemy beast? Unknown officer. I mean, I assume it was the captain because they called him captain, right? Okay. You can still change this after, so it's not like I know for sure this is the case. This unknown soul was shot with a gun by Captain Robert Witherell. The End Part 1. So The End Part 1 is the name of the memory I saw. Show memories on deck map. Yeah, so this is... Okay, so the memory I saw is this one, and it's located here. Okay, sure. Captain! Open the door, kick it in. Okay, and you can see even everything that was said in... You bastards may take exactly what I give you. Why do the first two have an X, but not the third one? 3 others were present. Oh, and it shows me who, okay. Shot. Okay, so this is the guy who was shot. Not sure who this is. Wait, it said 3 others were present? I only saw 2, the captain and then the other guy. Well, based on his hat, I assume this is the captain, right? This person's face is no longer blurred, which means that they can now be identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. I mean, just based on the hat. Revisit memories on the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. This is really cool. It's really like kind of a detective thing. That's really neat. Use the book maps, crew manifest, and artist sketches, along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about names, relationships, appearances, and roles. That's really cool. So you're gonna get to deduce, like, based on how they look, the names they're told, There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Okay, so it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. Oh, that's really cool. You will have to make assumptions using partial information. Yeah. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. This really feels like a game where I'm gonna have to take notes, actually. Good luck. Thanks. Thank you, Lucas. Lucas Pope. Okay, so unknown. Well, this is Robert Witherell, right? Oh, okay, so it's not gonna tell me if I'm right. So just because he has the hat, I assume it's the captain, but it could be someone else who put the hat on. Okay, well, let me check the memory and see if he looks like that. How do I, like, go back in the memory?
Captain!
He does have,
Open the
like,
door!
he does have kind of the mustache and, like,
Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
3 others. Why does it say 3 others were present? Maybe there's someone hiding in this room? Because I only see 2. These 2. Okay, I can't interact with the world. I guess that makes sense. Oh, you're right. Okay, this other guy was also there. And he had like a knife in his mouth, and he was headed for the top deck. Okay. 3 others were present. The third one was bald, but you can't really see that from here because they all have a hat on their head. No, it's this guy, I think. Yeah. He's in one memory. Okay. Based on like his facial hair and the hat, I'm going to assume that this is the captain. I could be wrong, but so far I think it is. Fate unknown. And then to leave the memory, I guess you just have to go through the door. So yeah, this guy got shot. He has kind of a jacket on, so I guess he's some kind of officer. And this other guy just has like a hat on. Can't really gather much from his appearance. I think this is a really awesome concept for a game. There's not enough like detective games of this type. And it's a really awesome concept. I guess we're gonna have to go below deck, right? I knew this was gonna be a pretty unique game just based on like the way people were talking about it and like the store page on Steam even where the cover of the art is kind of like mysterious and but yeah, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this deducing stuff. I might be kind of slow, so I apologize in advance if if progress is very slow in this game. Okay, this door is locked, so we might wait to find a key. You really want to make sure you spot this thing there, I think. Okay, you can zoom in. I can't open everything though, like I can't open every door, I can open the drawers. Like I can't open this. I just hope I really am alone on this ship, although I kind of doubt it. I think maybe there's gonna be ghosts. So we got 2 other corpses here. Okay, yeah, this room is locked from both sides. Another dead body here. And here. Now we're on the back of the ship. Nothing to see here. What's gonna be the twist here? Is it that, like, I've been dead all along? It's all been in my mind? So I hope it's not something lazy like that. Okay, well, let's witness this memory.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
They got in some kind of fight. I think this is the captain again. So he slit this guy's throat with a knife. And this guy was coming at him with like some kind of stick. Doesn't seem to be anyone else present at the scene. Okay, so I think this is after he shot at this guy. The dude came inside to fight the captain, and the captain just like slit his throat. For some reason, I'm like on a timer in this first visit. Not sure why. Why not just let you explore as much as you want? Okay, part 2. This is still part of the end. This is part 2. Who is this? How did they die? Where are they? This unknown soul met an unknown fate. Okay, so... Well, he was knifed, I suppose. Struck. Are we gonna see even like horses and wing? Torn apart? Okay, yeah, he was knifed by the captain, I assume. Though I don't know who it is. Where are they? They must be in here someplace. They're at the bottom of the sea, that's a lie. Yeah, I don't know why some of them have an X. Is the X because, like, it's from someone who died? Or is it just to alternate between who's speaking? Or is it because it's someone we've identified? 2 other were present. I only saw 1. Yeah, this is the guy who got knifed. Who else was present? This guy again? Oh, he must still be on the... Wait, what? I had a prompt here. There was like a prompt at the bottom for like a second. Oh, weird. Okay, if I zoom in on him, it shows me the guy on the sketch. Oh. Oh, okay, this is useful. This is nice. Interesting. Okay, so where's the other guy? Because someone else was present here. Yeah, this is that guy. Must still be up here, right? Not up here? Or wait, is he? I think he's like in the corner here. Yeah, there he is. What are you doing, dude? Oh, he's coming in from the top because he wants to like knife him from behind. Yeah, this is that guy up there. Okay. Okay, I think that's all the information I can get from this place. Okay. This is fun. But like 60 people, I feel like this is kind of a small ship for 60 people. I'm basing this on no other information than my own estimation. But like, isn't that kind of... Okay, so did the captain also kill this guy? Captain's got hands. Captain took down everyone. Yeah, I don't really know how many people a ship of this size is supposed to have on it. I feel like 60 people is a lot, but I don't know, it is a pretty big ship, so I guess it's not that many. So is this guy just gonna wait for me in this little dinghy? I guess he's just gonna wait for me the whole time. Okay, let's check out the third memory. Unless he did kill the captain. God damn. Captain really just killing everyone. So this guy was like gargling, choking on his own blood. But then the captain felt someone coming from behind and just like whacked him in the head. Yeah. So like 3 of them tried to kill the captain and none of them was able to. And now this door is opened. Who's this? Oh, there was a woman on board, okay. So maybe like the wife of the captain was like resting in here, maybe she was sick. Okay, okay. Part 3. So this is all part of like the end. This is all part of like how this whole story ended. Who is this? How did they die? Don't know who it is. But he was clubbed, I guess you would say, by the captain. Or who looks to be the captain. One other person was present. Yeah, the wife, right? Like a woman? Okay, I guess they're not counting her, so maybe she was already dead. I think if she was still alive, it would count as another person being there. So here, the only other person present was the captain. Okay, I think the door is not open until you've like walked around for a bit, and then the sound you hear is the sound of that door opening. Okay. I think that's all the memories for the end. Oh wait. Now this door's open. Who opened this door? And why is the door all like fuzzy? That's weird. Okay, so yeah, the woman here was definitely dead.
Abigail, your brother, my friend. I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love.
Did he kill himself?
Please forgive me for everything.
Wow, okay, so he shot himself in the chest after killing these guys. So, unless they're just toying with me here, I assume these are like in the order that they happened. So like after killing these people, he then sat in here and shot himself. I feel like you're really gonna have to pay attention to every word they say. Like here says Abigail, your brother. So Abigail's brother is the guy he shot outside. Although he could be referring to someone that he shot at some other time. It might not necessarily be this person. So like maybe they're trying to trick you. But because it's like kind of like the first ones you find, I'm gonna assume that they are to be taken like at face value. So the captain shot himself here and then Abigail is here. No one else was present. So they were the last people on the ship. Huh. Met an unknown fate. He shot himself. Suicide, yeah. By gun. Captain Robert Woodwell shot himself. Is this correct? This may or may not be correct. Okay, they're not even gonna confirm. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Oh. So you need to corroborate. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. Okay. He's in 4 memories. Abigail. Well, now that I know, Abigail, Huscott Witherell. is this woman, right? She was a passenger. So Witherell, because she's the wife of the captain, and also Huscut, which means if I can find the other Huscut on board, that's going to be her brother, and that's going to be the guy who died outside. That's why they gave her 2 names. William Huscut, that's the first mate. That's the guy. This guy, I think? Let me just make sure. And another door has opened. Who got shot? This guy. Okay, yeah, it is the guy standing next to the captain. Open the book while examining a face to flip directly to the sketch. So this is William Huscott. Was shot with a gun by Captain Robert Witherell, and that's the brother of Abigail. Okay, I'm pretty confident that this is William Huscott and this is Robert Witherell. So we know who Abigail is, we know this guy, okay. So far so good, I think, unless they're like throwing some... The end. Okay, was I correct? What's the 4 X's? Or is that to say that I've seen every memory? Okay, this all happened here. William Huscott was shot by Captain Robert Witherell. Then this guy was knifed. Then this guy was clubbed. And then he shot himself. Yeah. And then is it even worth checking this? Oh yeah, because you could see the moment she died. Martin, where's the captain? What happened on this ship? What the hell? Okay, so we have straight up Kraken in this game. Here I thought that maybe this was all gonna be like straight, you know, realistic, but they've confirmed there's a fucking Kraken. Okay. Well, this took a turn already. Whole bunch of people. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people out here. Someone got crushed by like one of the masts. Oh god, he's like tugging on like half a person. Ugh. But because the graphical style is so like basic, they can get away with showing like kind of horrible stuff because you can't really see it that well. Okay, that's a lot of information here. Can't believe you're already throwing the Kraken at me. I thought maybe like the Kraken was gonna be like the final reveal. No, there's a Kraken. Confirmed. Okay, so the Doom, I'll say. But the Kraken did not sink the ship because this stuff happened later, so. Part 8. Inside the captain's quarters. Yeah. The corpse was moved post-mortem. Abigail Huscott Witherell met an unknown fate. Still don't really know how she died. Martin, where's the captain? Have you lost your mind? Okay, I think X means it's what's said by the person whose death we're investigating. Okay, she was talking to Martin now. Which one of them was Martin? I don't know. So I guess that was her getting crushed by the thing. So that's how she died? The corpse was moved post-mortem. 10 others were present. Okay. All of them. Why is my compass just shaking like that? I don't like that. Excuse me? What's happening? You want me to look at this? Ugh. What? What? Ghosts? You want me to follow this ghost? Okay, yeah. Okay, so they're not showing us all the corpses right from the get-go. I guess this is because like I've kind of, it's leading you from one case to another basically. Like they're not all visible from now. So now to view this guy's death, I would need to watch this thing, but I still want to investigate the other one. So now can I open this door? Still can't, even though it's open from the other side. Yeah, let me see this again. The Doom. So she was crushed by this mast. This is this guy standing right next to the captain. So this might be like the other first mate. Cracking. This is this guy. Okay. This is that woman up there. And then she's the other woman next to her. This is this guy. This is the guy who ended up trying to kill the captain with a knife. And then this is just some guy. You can kind of recognize him because he's got some tattoos, it seems. And then some guy with a hat. And this guy is wearing like a striped shirt. Okay, so these are new people we haven't seen before. Well, I can say that she was crushed by... like, she was hit in the face by... yeah, by one of the masts. So how would you say that? She was crushed, I guess? Does the mast count as the rigging, or is that only the ropes? Otherwise, you could say she was crushed by, I guess, the beast. Well done, 3 fates correct. Oh, okay. Abigail Huscott was crushed by a terrible beast. Oh, okay, and now they're like confirmed. Captain Robert Withard shot himself. Hey. Okay, so that's 3 fates out of 60. 60 minutes? 60 seconds? Okay, so far so good. I got these correct. Don't think I can really get any more information from this. So for some reason we saw a ghost. So let's follow that ghost. Let's see what happened to this guy. How did he get cut in half? Jesus, oh Lord. I am so sorry. This guy's like, oh my god. Okay, so this is the same guy with the striped shirt. This guy, okay. He looks to be maybe one of the very first who died from the attack. This mate again. This guy with the hat again. Yeah, this guy. Oh, there's an animal in there. Some kind of like goat. How did it die? Well, they got ripped apart. Torn apart, yeah. By a beast. By a terrible beast. 12 others were present. Okay, a whole bunch of people. They're showing this guy's face clearly. Well, kind of clearly. This means I should have enough information in theory to be able to identify him, right? I mean, she was talking to a Martin, but I don't know if that's Martin. Third mate. I guess that could be him. Edward Nichols was the second mate. So it's probably like this guy. And again, it wants to like send me to another one. This guy, okay. This guy was already dead. This guy. Oh, they did manage to cut like one of its tentacles. Good job, guys. So whose death am I following now? This guy? So now we're jumping through flashbacks. But how did they manage to escape the Kraken? Like, how did they manage to survive this attack? Oh, this guy like exploded. Throw the powder. So yeah, I guess there was some kind of explosion. But where's everyone else? It looks like most of them are gone. This is before he got torn apart. This poor goat just witnessed all of this horror. Okay. Five others were present. How did he die? I guess he burned, exploded. Yeah, he was blasted by an explosion. Okay, I was wondering if they were gonna ask me like who killed him, because I'm not sure if it's the guy who like I guess caused the explosion, or you could say it's the Kraken. But get to the main bit quick. Hold on, hold on. And another door has opened. Okay. So can I like go downstairs? Okay, so we're gonna find more stuff down here, right? Of course, another locked door. Can't get in. Bunch of cannons. They did have the cannons to defend themselves against the Kraken, but not so easy. And then we can't... Oh no, you can just walk over it. Okay, sorry. This guy got crushed by a cannon. I guess during the attack.
What's happened? Sir, loose the cannon!
She's nearly over! Fight your flank!
Yeah, so this was during the attack. And who's this guy? This guy, okay. It's kind of hard to remember these faces. Like with the captain, it's easy because he's got the hat and stuff, and like even with Abigail, because there's not that many women on board. But for all of these like more random dudes, it's gonna be kind of hard to remember their roles and faces. There's this guy again. I should know who this is. I really think this is the third mate, the Martin guy. I think, but I could be wrong. He was crushed by a cannon. Okay, this was the guy crushed by the cannon. I really think this guy, he's in 3 memories. Wait, so these are the memories that he was in? Is that it? So he was in this one. He was there for the Kraken attack. Oh, it shows an arrow. Part 8. The Doom Part 7. The Doom Part 5. Okay, so there's multiple parts to each chapter. That's gonna be a lot of memories. So this is Part 5 of the Doom. Got crushed. He was downstairs. Then he went up. And then he went up here. And that's when this woman got killed. Martin. Okay, so yeah, I really think this is Martin, this guy we keep seeing. This has to be Martin. Right? The third mate? I could be wrong, but for now I'm gonna say it's Martin. Okay. Well, we know the captain survives this, because then he ended up killing those guys later. This person was decapitated. Let's follow the ghost. Okay, they were decapitated, but maybe were moved. Or not. Okay. Pam pam. Pleasant sounds. Oh Lord. Wait, what happened? Oh, he was shot by the cannon. Oh Lord. Okay, yeah, that'll take your head off. Bad way to go. So one of the cannons, I guess the fuse was like accidentally lit. The guy with the top hat. So they were trying to shoot at the Kraken, but they accidentally shot this guy instead. This guy again. This guy who ended up torn apart. Really bad way to go. Part 4. Oh, 2 people died in this memory. Oh. I'm gonna have to take a better look then. wait a minute before you take me somewhere else. So this guy lost his head, but then who else died? This guy with the top hat got shot by the cannon, right? But who else died here? Oh, this guy because he got crushed? Is that who the other one is? Why can't I zoom on this guy? Because I can't see his face, I guess? I mean, I can't see this guy's face either. Oh, okay, now I can. But wait, so if this is another memory, then... who's the other person who died in that memory? Pam pam. They sound a little too calm, considering they're fighting a kraken. Oh no, he got killed by the kraken. Top hat dude. Oh, okay, so that's how he got shot, because they were like standing in front of it. This guy had the spark, a little spark in his hand. And this is the guy with the tattoos. Part 3. Who is this? How did it die? Okay, I'm getting a little confused between all these deaths now, because like a lot of people died down here, and it's like a little bit hard to see sometimes. Like this one, I guess you would say, what, he got like crushed? Right? I would say he was crushed by the beast. Right, that's kind of what's happening here. And then this one... shot by the cannon. Yes, very nice sounds. Shot? Decapitated by the cannon? Shot by a cannon. I mean... it wasn't really by anyone, it just happened. I guess you could say it was because of him, because he's got the one, like he's the one with the spark. But it was an accident, so would that count? So he perished in the Doom Part 4. Yeah, this Part 4 says that 2 people died, but like, where is he? It looks like 2 people died here, but I can only see one guy. Where's the other one? I'm not sure. I'll have to come back to this one, because the memory says 2 people died, but I can only clearly see one. So I guess I'll just come back to that one later. So we got another dead here. Pam, pam.
Oh no! You're cut!
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I
Pete's
tried my
mother.
best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
That's the second mate. This guy. Okay. Is this during the attack or? There's like stuff on the ground, which I assume. Oh, it's blood? That's a lot of blood. Oh lord, okay, a bunch of more people died here. This guy. This guy. This guy again. This guy again. This one is in a lot of memories. Interesting. Well, we heard some names. We heard about a Pete, a Brennan. Okay, so this is a different chapter. This is Escape. Okay, so I guess some of them were trying to escape in the midshipman cabin. I'm not sure how they died. It says you're cut. So he was stabbed, but by who? Perhaps I'll stay with you. Tell Pete's mother. I tried my best. Pete's mother. I tried my best to pull him back. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Okay, so this guy was talking to Brennan, which I'm gonna assume is whoever is closest to the scene. Okay, this guy's shouting out to Brennan. I'm not sure who is Brennan. Brennan. This guy's got a club, so I guess he just killed these guys. I don't see anyone carrying a surgeon kit, so I'm not sure who Brennan is. But what happened to this guy? Taking me all around the place. Well, it appears he got clubbed.
What's all this, you damn fool?
Didn't waste any time, just whacked him across the head. This guy. This guy with like the admiral hat got clubbed. Looks like this guy was already dead because his face like crushed. That guy was headed to see the... Okay, so yeah, this guy was crawling in there. Oh yeah, he got stabbed. He got knifed in the back. I can see he was stabbed or knifed, I guess. He was knifed by... I mean, I assume the guy with the club, but I could be wrong. And then he came after him. This is going to be kind of a tricky game for me because I'm going to have to remember the name of a lot of people. I mean, you do have access to the list of names, but like to make connections, it's easier if you actually remember their name, which is going to be a little difficult for me, but I'll try. He was clubbed by some guy. This other guy? He got hit in the face by something really heavy because like His face got crushed. Why aren't you just taking me around? You know it's right there. Come on. Let's see how it happened. Did someone do this to you? Like... It looks like his whole face got caved in.
Captain cannot be trusted.
You have a plan?
Yes. Take ship and sail east. Trade wretched fish and shells for gold.
So they were planning a mutiny.
Mutiny! Mutiny!
He was gonna rat on them. Oh, he got shot. Okay, so like this guy with the hat. This guy looks just like Willem Dafoe in The Lighthouse. So this is Wilhelm. Got his face shot off by a gun because he was gonna rat them out about planning a mutiny against the captain. But this guy was already stabbed by then. And then up here they must have heard that shit was happening down there. Okay. So this is after the Kraken attack, right? Captain cannot be trusted. Fresh bastard. And then he got shot. But it looks like he's the one... He was going after the guy. This other guy was the one shouting mutiny, and then in the struggle, he got shot. He was shot by a gun, by someone. Ooh. Oh, what happened here? They were shoving this guy overboard? Take the lead, I'll follow you. So they were not only discussing a mutiny, but it seems like they were actively doing it.
Let them go!
Okay, so they were trying to climb into the... Oh man, a woman shot him. Right on. Hard to see this guy. Okay, it's this one. So I thought it was weird that he died, like, hunched over the thing. I was like, what killed him? That's because he got shot. And then these two were coming up. That's the second mate. And this guy again. I keep seeing this guy in so many... That's the captain. Okay, so the captain was here with his gun drawn out. And this guy again. It's gonna take a while to piece together like everything that happened. Because like 60 people... Does that mean we're gonna get 60 memories? They got shot by a gun. An arrow? Did someone have a fucking bow? By a woman. Not sure which one. All these deaths are connected, so... While he was getting his face blown away by this woman, this guy also died. And you're just gonna take me around to go back Right here. Let's see how you
That's
died.
one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last one!
Paul. Okay, she said, Paul, look out. So is this Paul? Am I to assume this is Paul? Okay, and then she shot him. So yeah, this must be Paul. The captain was coming over too. Okay. So they were trying to take the last boat. This guy with the tie, and then there's also a woman there. And this guy. He was killed by a sword, okay. Escape Part 2. Killed by a sword. And I assume this is Paul, because she called that to him. Oh, interesting. There's an unknown passenger. Number 19 is unknown. I didn't notice that. Also unknown. Huh. Paul Moss? Is there more than one Paul? If they're nice. Yeah, there were some Chinese people also on board. Hopefully they only have like one of each name. Like there's only one Paul. That would make things a little easier. So yeah, this has to be Paul Moss. The first mate steward was killed by a sword. Which then I can assume that the other woman present was his wife. This is a deduction rating. A higher rating means that it will be more difficult to deduce this person's identity. Focus on the easily deduced identities first and leave the more difficult ones for later. So this one would be hard. I mean, if she's... It's only my first... Like my first instinct is to say that it's the wife, but it could be someone else. It could be like the sister or something else. So is there another Moss? Okay, there's no other Moss, so not his wife, nor his sister. Was killed with a sword. Okay. Oh, all the way down there? At that same moment, someone was getting killed here. Man, a whole bunch of people died on this ship. I wonder if, like, any of them are still alive? Whoever sent the book, I guess, but... Seemingly not that many people made it out of this damn ship.
Put me down! Let go!
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
But that... The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
Very good question.
It left with the storm.
Okay, yeah, it just left.
Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
And then he died. Oh, he was missing an arm. This is the guy with the top hat. I guess he died just from his injuries. Is that an option that I have? There's Wilhelm again. This guy. the same time, this guy was coming up from below. Oh. And the captain was going up because people were trying to escape at that very moment. And this guy is also coming up here. The second mate. Yeah, it's a lot easier for me to remember their roles rather than the names. Do I have the option to just say he died from like his injuries? Expired? What does expired mean? I mean, I guess that's the best way to describe it, right? From old age. Okay, no, that's not what happened. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess he died from being attacked by the Kraken? The squid, where is my Frenchman? My Frenchman? Your mate was torn apart. Okay. Let me check the cruise list. Is there more than one person from France? Because if there's only one, then I can say he was torn apart. There's one. The Frenchman. Because they say the Frenchman, like I assume there's only one. There is only one. It says he was torn apart. I mean, he could have been lying, but let's assume that he's saying the truth. Charles Minor. Okay, so I can't just like say that Charles Minor was torn apart. I need to actually find who it is. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, we have disappearances, so... Or wayward souls disappear during the events of this chapter. Their fates are cataloged here. I mean, I guess they escaped, right? They escaped on the boat? Who is this? So the X's are the people who died, and then some of them are like unknown. That's why the X is not complete. So like I guess they left on the boat. What fate befell them? I mean, is there escaped? Left? No, they're just gonna be unknown. These four escaped. Okay. Interesting. Well, I really want to keep going, but I don't want these episodes to be too long because it's a lot of just kind of like looking at flashbacks and me trying to deduce, but I'm really intrigued. I'm really loving this so far. It's so intriguing, and I love the concept of exploring like memories and flashbacks. It's a little bit similar to when we played Tacoma, because like they showed you these flashbacks and you could just like walk around and see things from like all different angles and like trying to deduce what happened to the people. And you're also seeing these scenes like not in chronological order, so pretty reminiscent of Tacoma, but the way it's done here with like you taking notes and like you have these faces to identify, I really love that. I can definitely see why people were recommending this game because so far it's really great, and I'm sure like once we put all the pieces together it's gonna lead to like a larger mystery. But yeah, I wish there were more detective games like this because I love this concept. That's why I love like Ace Attorney, you know, although the vibe is very different in Ace Attorney than this. But I also have Ghost Trick that I recently got on Steam, so I'm going to be playing this on the channel at some point because I think it's like kind of a similar detective game. But yeah, a lot of people were asking for this playthrough, so I hope you're enjoying it so far, even though it's mostly a lot of me just looking at these flashbacks and trying to understand what happened. But if I was just playing by myself, I could definitely play this for like hours and hours because I'm really curious and I want to keep going, but we're going to stop here for now. So if you want to catch the future episodes, make sure and subscribe if you haven't yet. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. I had fun playing this, hope you had fun watching it, and I hope you catch me in the next episode for more Return of the Obra Dinn. See y'all.